Good afternoon, members of council. Good afternoon. We have our special council meeting agenda here in front of us today. Today is April the 29th, 2026. May is just around the corner. Can you imagine? Let's see. So we do have some members of our staff here. We have some members in the audience, and we are here to discuss a special council meeting, which is a planning public meeting. So at this time, our planning public meeting process, we have a limited agenda on here today, but I will start with the first item is the approval of the agenda. Recommendation be it resolved that Council of the Township of Clearview hereby approve the agenda dated April the 29th, 2026 as presented. Moved by Mr. Broderick, seconded by Mr. MacArthur. Thank you. Any questions on the agenda? Like I said, it's a rather short agenda. All those in favor? That carries unanimous. Thank you very much. Now, at this point, I'll ask for declarations of pecuniary interest. Mr. Van Staveren.
I will be precluding myself from any decisions or conversation as a member of the proponent is a member related to the family.
Okay, so if you could fill out the correct documents for the clerk's office, that would be terrific. Thank you very much, sir. All right. Now, the next item on our agenda, if there's nothing further on declarations, the next item is our public meeting. So moving into the public meeting process, we do have the public meeting, and there's going to be a presentation here by one of our community planners. So part of our public meeting process is that I have this amazing script that I have to read. So let me give you a second here. I have been fighting a cold, so hopefully I can get through this. Okay, here we go. It says, we will now initiate the public meeting portion of tonight's agenda. We invite you to comment on the applications being presented tonight and to engage in the process with us. If you wish to be notified of the decision of the Corporation of the Township of Clearview on an application being discussed this evening, please complete the public delegation form, and they are available from our deputy clerk. She's sitting right over here. The views expressed, excuse me, views expressed in the public comments are solely those of the individuals providing them and do not reflect the opinions of the township, its agents, or its employees, and it is not possible for the township to verify the accuracy of all information provided by members of the public. The township therefore assumes no responsibility for any inaccurate information that may be contained within public comments. If you have information that might correct, clarify, or refute any statement contained within the public comments, please forward it to the Township Planning Department. Please be advised that your comments or request to be notified will form part of the public record, and your communication and any personal information therein will be made available to the public unless you expressly request its removal. The next item is, if a person or public body would otherwise have an ability to appeal the decision of the Township of Clearview to the Ontario Land Tribunal, but the person or public body does not make oral submissions at a public meeting or make written submissions before the proposed official plan or zoning bylaw amendment is adopted or passed, the person or public body is not entitled to the appeal decision. Next item is, if a person or public body does not make oral submissions at a public meeting or make written submissions to the Township of Clearview before the proposed official plan or zoning bylaw is adopted or passed, the person or public body may not be added as a party to the hearing of an appeal before the Ontario Land Tribunal unless, in the opinion of the tribunal, there are reasonable grounds to add the person or public body as a party. The following public meeting will involve a brief presentation by our planning staff and an opportunity for the applicant or their agent to present their application, a period of public comments and questions, and an opportunity for the questions to be posed by members of this planning committee. And so, at this time, we'll now go to our application. We'll now begin this public meeting with respect to item 3.1, zoning bylaw amendment, file number PB 014-2026. The applicant is John Arden and is regarding property located at 5455 Concession 9 Sunnydale, Township of Clearview. And planning staff will now start with a brief presentation concerning the application. Danielle is here, and I believe, Danielle, you're making the full presentation today. Rosalind, nice to have you join us here as well. But Danielle, thank you and welcome to the meeting. Please go right ahead. You have the floor.
Thank you. So again, this is public meeting for Arden 26 ZBA 03. Next slide. Contact information for myself if anyone has any
Please bring the
questions.
microphone right to your mouth. Thank you.
Contact information for myself if you have any questions. Here we have a key map of the subject lands, 5455 concession 9, with the legal description and roll number there. It's kind of right in the middle between Stainer and New Lowell. Next slide. So the purpose of the application is to request a site-specific amendment to rezone a portion of the lands from agricultural to agricultural residential use exception to prohibit the use of lands for residential purposes. And the effect of this application is to facilitate the severance of a surplus dwelling subject for the subject lands for a farm consolidation. Submission items were an application, a planning justification report, a draft zoning bylaw, and a site plan, which can be viewed online. And here we have an aerial photo of the surrounding land uses, residential and agricultural. In the top left corner of the highlighted property is where the subject land is to be severed. On that land, there is an existing residential dwelling, several agricultural structures, and agricultural land uses. The severed lands will have a residential dwelling and one silo, and there is a barn and another silo that will be removed. Next slide. Here we have the planning policies, agricultural in the official plan and in the zoning bylaw. So notice of the subject application has been given in accordance with the Planning Act. It was sent out on March 31st, mailing 120 meters and posting on site. All the supporting material was made available online and circulated to any agencies for comment. Any comments received have been published in the agenda, and any comments will be that come in through this meeting will be in the recommendation report. And just the review process so far. Application came in on March 4th, deemed complete on the 31st, public meeting today, and recommendation report is looking to go to the May 11th council meeting with the bylaw following. My contact information again. And I think that's it. And I'm here for any questions.
And that's your presentation. Thank you, Danielle. Very good. At this point then, I can look to the applicant. There are some members in the audience. Does the applicant or the agent for the applicant wish to provide a brief presentation regarding their application? Do you have anything you need to add or speak to about the application? Nothing? Thank you very much. I'll give you an opportunity if you wish. If you could also stand by for any questions that may be posed by the committee. Okay? At this point then, I'll ask, this is for the audience. Does anyone in the audience wish to make a comment, ask a question, or address committee with respect to the application? Questions may be directed or responded to by the applicant, their agent, or staff, but should be addressed through the chair, so please remember to complete and submit your delegation form. And I'll ask for the first time, the second time, and the third time. Are there anyone from the audience wishing to speak or ask a question? All right, seeing none. At this point, then I'll move to, does a member of the committee, any members of our committee wish to ask any questions? Just looking up and down. Mr. Beelan, please go right ahead.
Thank you, Your Worship. Just a couple questions. The first one, you said there's buildings on there other than the house. I believe a silo, you said. And then is there a barn that's going to be torn down? I can't remember what's on that property.
Yes, there's a barn and a silo that is to be removed.
They're older ones, I believe, are they not?
The barn, I believe, is falling down. The silo is somewhat very close to the property line, so it's being removed.
So is the torn down barn going to be part of the house or the leftover property?
It's right through the property line, I believe.
Okay, and then my next question is there access to the field other than through that house laneway?
like an additional entrance
Yeah.
onto the property? I'm not sure.
If I could ask the applicant,
Oh,
can
so
you
there
just
is a
confirm if
proposed, there is a proposed laneway, I think, to the east of the house. Oh, I see it now. I didn't see it on
So
the
to the
map.
east of the home.
That map is
off
pretty
of-
small, so you have to stretch it a
Mr.
bit.
Beelen, just want to confirm. So just to the east of the house on concession 9, there is a entrance to
Okay.
the farmlands. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Go ahead. Oh, is that it? All right, sorry. Thank you. Good job. Other members of committee? Anybody else have any other questions in the committee? No further questions? All right. Thank you very much then. At this time, this concludes the public meeting with respect to the zoning bylaw amendment file number PB 014-2026 regarding the property located at 5455 Concession 9, Sunnydale, Clearview Township. We thank all who attended and provided comments for their interest in this matter, and all input received with regard to the proposal will be fully considered by staff in their recommendation and by council in their decision with respect to this application. A report regarding the proposal will be prepared for council, who will make a decision concerning this matter at a future meeting. And since there are no other public meetings on this agenda, I can close the public meeting portion of this meeting and return back to our regular council agenda. Mr. Van Staveren, if you can hear me, you can join us if you wish, or not, it's up to you. No, he is coming forward, thank you. Okay. Council, item number 4 on our agenda is the confirmatory bylaw. Recommendation be it resolved that bylaw 2632, being a bylaw to confirm the proceedings of the April 29th, 2026 council meeting, be presented and read a first, second, and third time and finally passed 29th day of April 2026. Councillor Walker, Councillor Beelen, thank you. Any questions on the bylaw? Seeing none, all those in favor? Confirmatory bylaw carries, thank you. And now we can go to the motion to adjourn for this special council meeting. That'll be Councillor Deneen, and seconded by the Deputy Mayor. And the meeting will adjourn at, Madam Clerk, what is that, 5:42? 5:42 p.m. All those in favor? Thank you. That carries unanimously.